Hi Aquarius, welcome to your November 2017 General Tarot reading with Islandgirl Tarot. Trying to see if you guys can get a shot of the color of the trees. It's really pretty. I'm sorry these are late. I intended to do these on the beach so you guys would have a beach scene. But the first 3 days I was there, I didn't have any internet. And then the last 3 days, my stepdaughter pulled off the thing that there isn't a person on the planet that hasn't wanted to do. She went on vacation and stayed. So we were running around getting her set up in a new apartment, so on and so forth. So I apologize for the delay. And with that said, Aquarius, let's get right to it. You guys can reach me, islandgirl2008@gmail.com. That Islandgirl has 2 L's on the end of girl, 2008@gmail.com. Also, I am around and will be for the next several weeks. I'm working early morning until 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You know, I'll typically start around 8 or 9 Central Standard Time. If you want earlier, I can do so. Just let me know via email, islandgirl2008@gmail.com. And I'm extending my $1 a minute flash sale. So with that said, I'm using the Radiant Rider Weight deck this month. So there you go. All right, let's go. Aquarius. Well, Aquarius, okay, yikes. You know, this has been kind of a tough month. All right, so the bottom of the deck is the 10 of Wands. That tells me with the rest of the cards that I have here that don't despair, whatever you're going through is almost over, okay? Because it's just not great. I see you're dealing with, Aquarius, a Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, and he's pissed. He is not a nice man. He's mad as hell. I feel like you guys are probably going through a divorce. This is the second divorce stack I've had, but you know, that happens a lot sometimes around the holidays, doesn't it? But looky here, we've got the 2 of Cups reversed with the Queen of Swords right underneath it, and then the King of Swords, the King of Wands is the center of the reading. The last card in the deck, last card out is the 10 of Swords. So and you've got, you know, and you've got the 5 of Cups here. So there's all kinds of sorrow and legality and a very pissed off man, and, you know, there's no love anymore. Okay, now, I think what happened is that there's a third party involved, and maybe that's what's happened with him since both of these cards came out reversed and they're both Wands. So it's very possible that your Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, you found out has been fooling around, and possibly with another Sag, Leo, Aries that could be somewhat younger than they are, okay? Now, what you need to understand, if this is you, Aquarius, because it is you, Aquarius, here you are, you're righteous in this. Just get through it. You will be much better off. You will be so much better off once this is over and behind you, okay? Remember, with the 10 of Swords, yes, it's such a nasty looking card, especially in this deck. But I always equate it to it's not going to get any worse than it is right now. You know, this is all your stuff. You've seen who stabbed you in your back. You know who your friends are. You've had the arguments. The words have been said. And it's over and it's done with. And, you know, in the Gilded Tarot deck, you know, there's a little bit of space between. And you still, even here, you've got the Golden Sunrise coming up to show that the darkness is clearing. I always believe the Queen of Swords in a reading like this obviously could also represent you as the female Aquarius. But it's also a female lawyer. And when I say male, female, you guys, it applies to you in your specific situation. I'm, you know, asexual and non-gender specific, really. Just however you apply yourself in your relationship as the sign. But this can also mean a female attorney to me, maybe even a female judge. But yeah, I'm really sorry, Aquarius. You're not the first sign that this has come up with. And just with the regret, it just really reads like there could be a divorce on the horizons. Now, you guys know this, right? Sun, moon, and rising sign. If you don't know what they are, you can send me an email or you just Google free natal birth chart. If this doesn't resonate with you, and I say that it is so important because you guys know I'm a Virgo, right? And I'm a Scorpio rising. None of it applies. I have to look at my Sagittarius moon sign is where my planets are. I'm such a late degree Scorpio rising, I'm actually a Sag. That's where all my planets are. So it's very, very important, and it actually applies much better. I am so not a real Virgo. So I highly, highly encourage you to get your birth chart done if you know your specific time of birth. If you don't, there's a rectification calculator. I'll be happy to help anybody. Islandgirl2008@gmail.com. That Islandgirl has 2 L's on the end of girl, 2008@gmail.com. And again, you can just use that email address on PayPal if you want to upload to my account and, you know, schedule a time with me. As I said, I'm fairly open right now. I do have one appointment Monday morning, but then Monday, the rest of the day, I'm good. So just, if you're interested about tomorrow, just give me an email and we can get on with it. So I hope everybody has a great November. This happy Thanksgiving to those that it applies. And I hope, Aquarius, that you guys get through this. I know you will. With the Ten of Wands being the overall energy of the deck, you've picked your stuff up and you're walking through with it and you're almost home free. I don't feel like if this does apply to you, this is not coming as a shock. You already knew this was happening. And, you know, I said that the King of Wands was pissed off. He could have just been randy, you know. I typically see the fire energy as anger, but in this case, he could have just been, you know, with the Three of Wands reversed. And your page here, you know, he just could have found a younger whatever. Well, that's fine. Go reap what you sow, dude. So, anyhow, I hope everybody has a good month. Happy Thanksgiving to those that it applies. And if y'all need anything, it's islandgirl2008@gmail.com. Take care, Aquarius. Bye-bye.